This whole video is going to be regarding Ielts speaking part 1, that why most of the students are not able to tackle the questions that are asked in the part 1. I would like to tell you that part 1 holds for around 3 band. All of the 3 parts in Ielts speaking hold for 3 band. If you do not get a good score in Ielts speaking part 1, it leaves a very bad impact on the examiner's mind. If you are not performing well in the speaking part 1, then the examiner's perception will also go in a negative way. You will also not get a good score in part 2 and also the part 3. Moreover, your own confidence will also lose down. So I am going to give you certain tips that how you can get a good score in part 1, and I am going to break down it in very simple methods that how you can perform well over there in speaking part 1, and how you can memorize all kind of questions that are asked, all kind of subjects on which questions are asked. So try to watch this video till the very end. So the most prime thing that most of the students make wrong in the exam is that they answer the part 1 questions on group level. What group level is? They use they or we in their answers. But the part 1 questions are based upon you. You have to answer with I. Okay. Most of the questions are asked in the part 1 to you to know about your opinion regarding the things and know about yourself. Examiner wants to engage you in the talk, know something about you. Okay, so keep on answering the part 1 questions based upon your choices, based upon yourself. Don't answer on a group level or with they or we kind of pronouns. Okay, so keep this thing in the mind. So the second thing is that most of the common part 1 questions are, first is hometown. You have to keep the questions regarding hometown in your mind. First is hometown, then work or study. These are the prime questions that are asked to all of the students most of the times. When you give your speaking exam over there, hometown and work or study are the prime questions that are asked to you most of the times. Then there are some more questions that are asked. I would give you a list of those. Try to prepare all of these. Okay. So the first is music. Music is also asked a lot of times. Then the next type of question that is asked is sports. After that, books, then movies. Okay, after that they also ask you about your goals sometimes. Then fashion. These are some of the main type of questions that you need to prepare. If you prepare all these, you can get to know about the idea of different kind of things. For example, you prepare fashion. Then from fashion, if they ask you something regarding only t-shirts or only shoes, only pants, you can easily answer the questions because you know the things regarding fashion. Then if you get to know, if you get questions regarding reading and if you know about books, then you can easily answer. Then sports. If they ask you about the leisure activities, that what kind of leisure activities or free time activities, either hobbies, do you like to prefer in your free time? Then you can also talk about sports at that time. Like I like to play this kind of sports. I like to play football or either any kind of thing. Then music. Music can also be used in many kind of questions, such as if they ask you for recreational activities. What kind of recreational activities do you do? Or what kind of things do you do to relax your mind? Then movies and music. Both of these can be used while answering those. So from all these kind of questions, you just have to try to keep an idea in your mind that whatever kind of question comes there, you should be able to answer it. Then comes goals. If they ask you about money, if they ask you about opinion on future, on success, then you can easily answer it also. So try to keep more and more type of part 1 questions, subjects in the mind, so that you can easily answer. Moreover, include one more, that is foods. Foods also come a lot of time, foods and traveling. Okay, try to learn these basic kind of basic kind of part 1 questions. Try to cram these all. I would say try to cram these all. Cramming means try to cram the ideas of these all, so that you can easily answer and get around a 2.5 out of 3 in the part 1. Because if you get 2.5 in this and 2.5 in next both also, then you can easily get 7.5. If you get 2.5 in this and you get 2 in others, then you can easily get 6.5. So the score of part 1 can easily boost up your overall score in speaking. So the third thing that you have to keep in your mind is that try to keep a smile on your face while doing the part 1 questions, because these questions are based upon you. Examiner wants to know something about you. I read in a psychological book somewhere that when you answer things about you with a smile, then it really puts a great impact on the speakers or the listeners, on the listener's mind. So try to keep a great smile on your face, and moreover, when questions about you are asked to you, then try to take a pause. Don't answer, like for example, someone asked me the question, what are your favorite sports? I should not answer it like my favorite sports are. I should keep a pause. I should take a pause like my favorite sports are like this. Because you are remembering the things. You are remembering the things. While remembering, the human mind takes around 2 to 3 seconds. So try to take a pause before answering, as it makes your speaking look more natural, more great and impressive to the listener. Try to play with the examiner's psychology. Don't go by cramming manner or just answering the questions. Try to take it as a kind of a great talk that you are doing with the examiner, and like you are building a great relationship over there. Okay, go with confidence, answer most of the questions and cue card with confidence, and you can easily get a very good band score in IELTS speaking. I believe that IELTS speaking is one of the most interactive and kind of easy and exciting module, which should be liked by every student. Don't be afraid from this module. Try to practice speaking as much as you can at the institute and with your friends also, with someone who can speak well in English, so that you can get a very great confidence and you can build it for your exam. So I think that this video would have been of great help for you. There is not a lot of things that you have to keep in mind for speaking part 1. These things, if you keep in mind, which I told in the video, these are much for you. Okay, just keep confidence. Try to learn some of the basic subjects on which most of the questions are asked, and try to keep a smile on your face and try to take some pauses before answering the question. Be confident. I believe that your exam would go very great.